Mowing your yard doesn't have to be messy, it doesn't have to be loud, it doesn't have to be an obnoxious sounding machine. This is a battery-powered push mower from Yardcare. It's a 13-inch cut width, and it is really lightweight, it's easy to operate, and it's got a great price. Now, is this thing gonna go out and mow an entire field like this thing behind me? No, but it may be great for your yard. Let me tell you what you can do with this thing.
Okay, let's go.
Hi, I'm Chris with Gadgets and Gravel. This was sent to me for testing purposes. However, neither Yardcare nor the PR agency or anybody else is gonna get any input on this video or see it before you. So they're gonna see it right alongside with you for the first time. So with that out of the way, this is the 13-inch, 36-volt battery-powered push mower from Yardcare. Now, this is not a bells and whistles fancy lawnmower, and it doesn't have to be. Mowing your yard is just getting out there and making the grass shorter, right? There's lots of ways to do it, and this does it really efficiently. It's surprisingly good considering its small size. So let's get into some of the things that this lawnmower offers you. So off the bat, it is a small compact lawnmower. It weighs, it is super lightweight, and this is with the batteries in there. When the batteries comes down to that, we've got two 4 milliamp hour, 4 amp hour batteries here. They look just like a drill battery. Now, the one downside is there's no battery indicator, so you don't know how much battery is left in each individual battery. However, there's a little display, which I'll talk about in a second, that does give you some indication. To run this, you do have to run both batteries. There's two batteries in here that slot in, and each one combined, they're 18 volts, each one combined gives you 36 volts. However, the downside is they only send one charger, but you have to run both of them in here to make it operate. So the charger is just like standard looking, drill battery charger, if you've ever seen one of those. That's what this is, nothing crazy there. They do sell extra batteries, so you can pick those up as well as chargers. They do have other products that are battery powered that use these exact same batteries. So they are interswappable. So if you pick up another device that comes with a charger and uses the same battery, you can use those with this one. It's pretty nice there. You've got all plastic wheels, all plastic construction everywhere except for the handle here and your blade. We do have a brushless motor capable of up to 3,600 RPM. So it gets up to speed really quick. And there is an eco mode and a turbo mode or low and high mode on this thing. So you do have those options. Adjustments, it is a one handle adjustment to adjust the entire set. It goes down to just under an inch and up to 2.5 inches, a little over 2.5 inches for your cutting height. So not too bad. I would like to get it a little bit higher, maybe 3 inches at least, but not too bad there. Outside of that, that is the general design of this. Like I said, we got a little door here, it keeps our batteries in there. You got a handle for carrying it around. You look at the back side here. It is a mulching mower, and it does come with a bag. The bag holds about 8 gallons of grass, and it does a pretty decent job. It's easy to add on, to put on and take off. It just kind of sits in here. You lift up the flap here and it sits right on there. My 10-year-old has been pushing this around, loves using this thing because it's so lightweight, easy to move around. He likes using the bagger too. I'm not sure why, creates extra work for him, but hey, he likes it and it works. So there you go. So like I said, yeah, you got a mulching disc or a mulching blade underneath, as well as a bagger option. The handle itself, we don't have a whole lot going on with that. It's just a simple handle. It does have 2 thumb screws you can release, and this will fold down. So it can collapse down for easy storage. It does still stick up a little bit, obviously, because you have the handle here. So if you need to fold flat for the end of the season or whatever, there's just 2 screws, one here and one on this side. This whole thing comes out and this folds right down. Easy enough there. So in terms of the display, I'll just lay this down like that. So up top, we have a little display here. It's not great. It's tough to see, especially in the sunlight. It's just a little LED display. It has little swirly lights. It shows that your mower blade's spinning. It's got 2 batteries up top, little bars in them to show you how much battery's in it. You have an indicator on the bottom, which is what these plus and minus buttons do to change between high and low mode. So you have a little leaf for your low or eco mode and like a speedometer thing for high power. You just change those with the button here. We got our power button. And then we do have 3 ways to make sure you can't run this accidentally. So you have to turn the power on, and it does shut off quickly. I'd say it's probably 15 seconds of not using it, and it'll shut off on its own. So that is kind of nice, but also annoying if you have to go pick some stuff up, come back, and never turn it back on. But anyways, push and hold it to turn it on, and then and there's little instructions on there too. But you push the button, turn it on, push down the button on top, pull the levers, and it turns on, you're off and running. So you keep hold of the blue levers up top, and that is what you need for that. On the bottom side, Like I said, this is a 13-inch cutting width on this mower. We've got a blade here, traditional looking blade. It does have a couple notches that kind of helps it to sit in and have a better hold on the disc here, the drive disc, and a single bolt there. All plastic underside, plastic brake area up front, plastic deck, plastic everywhere. Using it, it's easy. Like I said, my 10-year-old's been pushing this thing around. It cuts surprisingly well. They rated it about an hour on low mode and about 40 minutes on high mode. Obviously, it's gonna depend on how heavy the grass is that you're cutting, how tall it is, how short you're trying to cut it down. So there's a lot of variables in there, but that's what they rated at. And I would say it's pretty accurate. It cuts way more grass than I thought per charge. My son, we mow a little bit around our barn and we mow up and down our driveway. And he managed to get all of that done on one charge, basically until the very end. He had one last little pass and it ran out, but I would say it runs pretty good, close to their estimates of the 40 minutes to 60 minutes, depending on what you're cutting at. So, but outside that, I mean, it's a really easy mower to use. Now, it isn't the most durable. I don't know how long this thing's gonna last from season to season. I have concerns with the adjustment lever over here. Like, it's plasticky and really flimsy. I'm afraid that could break off or end up just warping and not holding place. That could be a concern. The battery life, not sure how long the batteries will last you as far as like after many recharge cycles. I mean, we're not talking about the most expensive unit here. They are lithium ion, and we're not talking about lithium iron phosphate, so take that what it is there. But otherwise, I mean, it's a good little mower. I mean, it's good. I almost think of it more like a landscaping, weed eating touch-up mower, since we're only talking about 13-inch cutting width, but it's super light, easy to maneuver around places, so that's a good deal there. So if you have any questions, drop them down in the comments. Be happy to answer them best I can. Check this out, put a link down there. It sells for right around 160, 180 bucks, depending on where you catch that. And there's a bunch of sales going on, so it's maybe a good option for you to check it out. I got lots more videos coming up. I got robot mowers, I've got robot vacuums, I got more smart lights coming up, so stick around, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Okay, let's go.